Eat 'em up, yo. Eat 'em up. I could do it better than he can.
Coming up from the Mile High City, the Broncos play host to the Jets. Denver's looking for win number 7 in their last 9 games against New York. It's week 3 in the NFL. Next on EA Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Now Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Throwing, Jones. Looking deep for Adams.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Again, he was looking for Davante Adams. On 2nd and 10. Jones, he finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off play action. Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
3rd down here. Operating from the gun. Jones. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. From the gun, Jones.
This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He hits Adams, complete.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 now. Jones flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early. And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Here's Jones on first down.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. It's a gain of 34. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Three yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? The gun, Watson. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. On first down, it's Watson. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On
On second down, it's Jones. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. From the gun, here's Watson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down. The kick by Carlson is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Ferguson. Excellent job on that play. A big, big loss. 18 yards. On second and a long way to go. Jones. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first down, Jones. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
On second and goal, Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Terrell Basham able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Third catch of this first half for them, and this one is a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw, Watson. It's caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You didn't. I had to.
They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Watson. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high. This is Jakeem Grant.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now Jones. Throwing on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jones now on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. J.J. Watt. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, Jones. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Watson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Off of play action, it's Watson. Able to shake him off. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Here we go.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Traquan Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those...
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Watson. This will be caught by Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, it's Jones. A little juke. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. They'll go again to Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Penny. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Jones on first down. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams. And now it's second down. To throw again. Jones. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quick.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Jets have recovered.
Oh, we got it. We got it. I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Watson now to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Touchdown! Ian Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A quick throw, but incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing, Jones. He'll buy some time right. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down. Off the play fake, Jones. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Back to throw again. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They'll try to run with ETN. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Still just a 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Jets might be headed to the win column for the first time in 2021 as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Rondale Moore, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Back to throw. Jones. Caught on the right side by Adams. 7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he'll let this go for the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
From the 41, Jones steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Here's Jones throwing on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Another tremendous play. Xavier Howard, 10 interceptions, led the NFL last year. And he's the first defender since Antonio Cromartie in 2007 with 10 or more in a season. When you throw it in his area, you're taking a gamble.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And that will be incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Watson. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that fourth.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the fourth. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation, and he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Off play action. Jones eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Jones off the bootleg. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On second down, it's Jones. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they will take a knee here. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Gets this to Moore. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy